Which one to review? Which one to review? Fine. What is up, you guys? The Dork Side here, back in with another action figure review, and today we take a look at the DC Comics Multiverse Collect and Connect Killer Croc, Red Robin. Taking a look at the packaging over here is pretty much the exact same thing we've seen with all the other DC Multiverse figures. You got Red Robin at the top of there, Red Robin at the bottom there, DC Multiverse, Mattel logo, Collect and Connect Killer Croc, Batman 80 years, because if you don't know, this year is the 80th anniversary of Batman, which is absolutely awesome. At the top, you do get the DC logo over there. At the side, you get DC again, Red Robin, DC Multiverse, and at the other side, same thing, just with the window box continuing along over there. At the very back, you got all the other figures that you need to collect inside this wave in order to build the Killer Croc. I have collected Alfred, Red Hood, Batman, and obviously Red Robin, so be sure to stay tuned for those reviews. I've already done one for Red Hood over here, so be sure to go and check it out after you watch this video. And you also got the Red Robin at the top of there, little bio that you can read if you pause it now, and then DC Rebirth Red Robin, a couple of warnings at the bottom, and at the very bottom, that's in copyright info along with the UPC code. But anyway, guys, let's get into this figure. Holy action figures, Batman. My god, is this such a great action figure over here. I mean, if you guys haven't watched my quick review of all the three figures, Alfred Pennyworth, Red Hood, and Dick Grayson Batman, you would know that I mentioned in that video is that I found this entire wave there, but I only spent the money on three. So here's the story. I went back the second day and I decided to pick up the Robin because he was still there. Because just like, you know, it's Robin, Batman, whatever. And as soon as I opened this up, like, I took the Dick Grayson Batman instead of this Robin, and I completely regret it. I mean, this Robin probably has to be one of the best figures inside this wave from what I've reviewed or actually looked at thus far. So in terms of accessories, he does come with a substantial amount. Here are his fists that he comes with over here, and I mean, these aren't looking too bad. It's a nice pair of interchangeable hands that he can wear if he wants to punch Joker in the face and have words flying out of his fists. And he also comes with these grabby hands as well too, which don't look too bad as well. And then with your Robin action figure, you're going to need his bow staff, which he does come with over here. And I mean, it's pretty simple to say for the most part. As you can see, he has the grip ends over here and over here. I mean, simple can be good sometimes, and in this case, I think it looks pretty decent. If you want him holding on to it, you can just put it through the hand right over here, and then he grabs onto it pretty well and looks pretty nice altogether. And now here's Robin over here, and you guys have already heard what I've said about this guy. Absolutely fantastic action figure. I mean, this head sculpt over here, getting even a closer look, that just looks absolutely fantastic. It looks very accurate to Tim Drake, to a Tim Drake looking character. I mean, that mask over there with the glossy paint, oh, it's just so good. And there's, look at the top of the head over there. And it also has, if you look really closely, I think it has a bit of dry brushing of a little bit of blue paint in there. So once again, very comic accurate. But the chest over here, this is where the figure shines the most. If you haven't watched my Red Hood video, I did mention in the video that they paint on all their details. They don't really sculpt anything up. But look at that. That symbol right there, that's all sculpted in there, and it's painted really good for the most part. I mean, those two RRs there, that's just absolutely fantastic. You got all the lines going throughout over there. You got even on the ribs over here, even on the ribs, they didn't even paint this on. This is all sculpted in there. I mean, why couldn't they do this with the Red Hood figure, man? I mean, this is just absolutely awesome. I mean, there's nothing really going on in the back over there, but that's okay. You're not really going to be looking at that. Here's a look at the shoulder pads. Now, these are painted on, but I think that they look good. In all honesty, I mean, they kind of match the rest of the costume over here. Even the joints, even painted in the joints over there, and I mean, altogether, it looks like it's all the exact same kind of paint being used. It doesn't look any different there either, so that's really awesome as well. You got the gauntlets over here, pretty much looking like Robin gauntlets. I got a bit of paint splotch over there. Not too happy about that, but not really going to be looking in that area. And we're going to take a look at the fists. You get the utility belt over here. I mean, that looks great as well. I think it could have used like a bit of a wash of some sort, because it just looks pretty awkward like with the rest of the action figure. But it could just be me. I mean, it still looks really good in person, at least. Not really showing up very well here on camera, but there's a look at the cape there. I mean, that cape, all the wrinkles that they put inside of it, awesome. And there's a look at the back. You got all the info right in there, and then you also have a yellow inside over there, and it is made out of a rubber material, so you can move it as you wish. You can ply it around, very easy to mangle. And you do have the rest of the legs over here. Green parts are all painted, which do look pretty nice. And then you also got the knee pads over here, and man, are these knee pads look really good. And there's look at the back, and then at the bottom, and no real treads on there, but I mean, it's just such a good figure. Articulation is just as good on this guy. You can move his head up about that much. You can move it down, side to side. A bit of pivot in there. You can move the arm out about that much. You can move it forward, back, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, which is awesome that we're seeing that. We do get some hand articulation over here. You get a wrist swivel, and then it hinges up and down. You do get an ab crunch over here, which moves in fairly far to say the least. You can move back as well, pretty far as well too. That's great. You got some waist articulation there. Kicks forward just that much, which is a little bit disappointing, but it's mostly because the utility belts over here that's kind of hindering the articulation. But you can also do the splits pretty far, which is nice. You just have a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and he does have ankle articulation, which is down, up, and wait for it, ankle pivot. Here he is next to two other figures inside the wave that I have not reviewed yet. We have Alfred Pennyworth over here along with the Dick Grayson Batman, and as you can see, he stands at a pretty decent height. I mean, this is the Red Robin that we're seeing over here. This is the Red Robin that's a little bit older. He's kind of like past his teens, somewhere in that category, probably like in his 18 to 20s. So he's at a pretty good height over there. Looks pretty good. In terms of his real height, I actually do have a measuring tool over here, and as you can see, he does stand at 6.25 inches tall. And I want to know from you guys down below and in this poll over here that I'm going to put up, which figure do you want to see next? Do you want to see the Alfred Pennyworth review, or do you want to see the Dick Grayson Batman review? So final thoughts on this Red Robin figure over here. I mean, man, it's such a good figure. This just goes to show you what Mattel can do when they're trying their best. If you guys are looking for a Red Robin action figure, I mean, this is perfect. Even if you're looking for just a normal Robin figure, this is just absolutely perfect, because this has the more modern approach to Robin as well too. I mean, the sculpting is amazing, the paint is amazing, the articulation is amazing, and the accessories, like, I mean, it's all that you would really need. Bow staff, Robin's signature weapon, and a couple of hands. I mean, long story short, it's just a simple action figure, and that's what just makes it amazing. If you guys are thinking about getting this action figure, I mean, get it. It is totally worth it. God, I still can't believe I chose the Dick Grayson Batman over this. If I were to give this figure a rating, easy 9 out of 10. And I mean, it's only missing the 1 point because I could have used a little bit more paint detailing. But other than that, I mean, it's just a great figure. For what you're paying for $20 in American and $30 in Canadian, it's great. With all that being said, you guys, we do come to the end of the video. Let me know what you guys have thought about this figure in the comments down below for yourselves. While you're at it, be sure you let me know what you thought about my review, and make sure you leave a like rating down below. It kind of does help with the quality of my videos. And if you wouldn't mind as well, I would appreciate if you were to, pressing that subscribe button, yeah. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all of it. Thank you guys once again, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video.